car and pay no money to run it. Just the sun and the air can drive your car, and it's cheap. So we need to start setting up some manufacturers to design new cars. So what I would suggest is nobody buy any new car. If you need a car, buy something old. I'm not saying stop using the gas. We just need to make a transition into something new. There's a lot of these wealthy guys that own a lot of technology. They've bought up the rights to all of this free energy that's out there. I know it's out there. And they bought it up and suppressed it. And our justice system is totally fucked and corrupt, and you should just ignore it. Build it, and let's see who's going to sue you. Because whoever is going to sue you is the one that we should, as a society, say they're mentally ill. Let's put them in a hospital and cure them, or else put them in jail. We'll see who the criminals are. The criminals are going to be the one that takes you to court for stopping new technology that needs to be coming out. So these new manufacturers, all of you car auto dealers, all of you auto workers that are unemployed, get yourselves together. Form yourselves your own company. Don't make somebody else in charge of you. Make a union out of yourselves, and you all be the owner of it. And then don't make a commission off of every car you make. Don't And then you're working less and earning more if you earn a small commission off of every vehicle you make. Anybody that wants to buy one of these cars, form yourselves together and start, maybe get deposits for it. And this fund, these money that we collect from all of these really friggin' wealthy people, can go into funding these new factories. There is a way of doing it. We need to get together. And every I can't even sit there and visualize this oil stopping, because personally my block is I have no faith in humanity. I see religion tearing each other apart, this God and that God. Well, you know what? God helps those who helps themselves. If we want to see a miracle, we've got to be the miracle. We've got to stand up, start getting organized, and make the changes ourselves, and not let somebody else just control our lives. You can't sit around and complain all the time that somebody's controlling you. Get together, do something, and do something peacefully. Do something with love for your neighbor. Help your neighbor out no matter what. It's going to be some tough times. So if somebody needs something, this is the time that you help them out. And I trust you, you will get more out of life by helping somebody else out than you are by taking something from somebody else. So there's my vent. If we want a miracle, those atheists, let's prove it. Just dive into this, have a faith that there is a God, dive into the solution with everybody else, and if it doesn't work, then you can say, and I'll believe you, that there is no God. But if it works, then we got to kind of believe there is a God and that we are the gods. One thing that doesn't make any sense to me is that we're God's children, then does that not mean that we have an aspect of God within ourselves, and that if we join together, we could perform miracles? God says that he helps those who helps themselves. Isn't it time that we got together and help ourselves? So there's a few suggestions. Click on the friggin' button. I won't spend a dime. I'll put it towards relief. Anybody that has any money that they want to donate, you can email me. I haven't got anything set up, but I will if there's people that want to get something going. If somebody else is out there that says, hey, I'll be, run this, I don't want to be the one that runs any of this. I just want to say, humanity, let's get together and start solving this problem. If you can't comprehend what's going on, if this gets in to our oceans and destroys the currents, our oceans are going to be poisoned. It will kill everybody on the planet. Not only that, it will stop our wind, our environment in the air. And this is how the dinosaurs died. So this can very well be the biggest catastrophe that human life has ever seen. And at what point are you going to start believing it? just before you die and say, oops, I should have done something. Get together, formulate. There is a way out of this. And when you start seeing people come together, when you start believing in humanity just by seeing the actions of everybody else, then I want you to visualize that oil stop flowing. Just visualize and trust with everything you've got that it can happen. And it does have the possibility of making that happen. But as long as we see that humanity's not even trying, that's the block that will make it work. That's how reality is actually created. Now, if you kind of agree with this and there's very little you can do, well, you can tell two friends. You can rate this high. You can try and get this viral. You can make your own video, come up with your own suggestions, but it's not enough to sit there and complain. If we sit there and complain, we are the problem. You cannot complain unless you offer a solution. That's my golden rule. Never make a complaint until you offer the solution, and then you have a right to complain. But if you're just going to sit and complain, you are the problem. Now, again, I'm nervous as hell to post this because it's just my opinion, and there's lots of things that we can be doing. Don't sit there and try and get this big contract because you look bad. Start saving humanity, start doing something, and doing it because you love your humanity. Love to you all. I'm going to sit and wait and see what people do. I'm going to have faith in y'all. Peace out.